Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Kanye West's new album, Bully. This is my official review of it. I've listened to this album maybe 3, 4 times, maybe 5 times now, for good reason, too, as well. I think that this album feels really, really Kanye. It doesn't feel Vultures, it doesn't feel Donda 2, it doesn't feel like those type of albums. It feels pretty good in my opinion. I kind of like it. To me, it starts off really strong. We have King, This Is a Must, and Father, and then All the Love. I think tracks, 1 through 6, one through all the way, I think, personally, like tracks pretty much 1 through 10 are all pretty great. I think they're all good. I love that you get this Yeezus type of vibe in the first 3 tracks, even though it feels Yeezus-esque, but it feels a bit more like radio safe-ish. But I like it a lot. I think the features are great from here. I think Travis Scott does a good verse on Father. In my opinion, kind of just sounds like Kanye's flow and everything, but just Travis Scott's voice. That's literally the only thing that I noticed. No problem with that. I think the song's great. We have All the Love, which is a good song. To me personally, I can't play it too much though because I think sometimes it's a bit long personally, and I think that sometimes it can just get a bit repetitive or redundant if I listen to it too many times. So I don't want to listen to it too many times and get sick of it already. I want to enjoy the song, but that's a really good song. I think Punch Drunk, you get that soul sample, you get Whatever Works, which is personally my favorite beat on this entire album. Whatever Works is the most Kanye I feel like we've gotten in a while. You have that flow from it. Whatever works. That's so Kanye. And Mama's Favorite is so heartfelt with the Donda message at the end of the song. That is really emotional. I think it's a really good feeling. It's a really good not really, I guess, monologue from Donda. I think it's a really good, just song in general. And then Bully, I think the song Bully is actually really good too with CeeLo Green. I like his vocals on there. Although they're a little bit weird and a little different and distorted in a way, I kind of like it a lot. Now I will say a lot of these songs feel like demos in a way. This definitely isn't the last time we're gonna hear I think this album be fixed or whatever. I think he's definitely he's gonna change it at some point, but I like what we got so far. I think that it's really good. I don't think the songs really need to be any longer or anything like that, but the songs are good to what they are. I think it kind of fades out a bit near the end of the album. I think the last 2 songs are kind of just okay, but I think 1 through 16, except for maybe Circles, is pretty good. I think I can listen to it almost all the way through, and I have no problem with it. I think Preacher Man, that beat, man, he needs to finish that song because it's almost done. He just needs not even a second verse, but I like the way it ended. I like the way it was. I just like that soul sample as well that he has there too. Really good. Lyrically, this feels a lot Kanye-esque. It just feels like he's back to not his norm yet because he's not quite there in my opinion. But he's definitely just taking all the albums he's done before and kind of using them into here. And I definitely really, really enjoy that. And I feel like I can really see that in this album, And yeah, it's really good. I really like this album. I think it's a really, really, really good time, really fun time. And I've listened to it 4 or 5 times, and I haven't gotten sick of really any songs on here. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of Circles or the Peso Pluma song, but everything else I can listen to. I think it's very listenable, but some are very standoutish. That first 1 through 6 or 1 through 7 songs I think are great. For me personally, I'm gonna give it a 77 or 7.7 out of 10 for me. I think that this album is great. I think this album is really, really good. It's up there for me. It's not obviously album of the year. It's I think number 3 or 4 right now for me, and I like it a lot though. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it in the comments below. I want to keep it kind of short and just get my thoughts out there. And how do you guys feel about the new Kanye West album? I personally like it a lot. I think it's a really good album. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. What would you guys rate it? How do you guys like it? What's your favorite song? Things like that. Subscribe for more content like this. I do music reviews all the time. And yeah, it's been your boy, Tone, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.